Alright. Alright. Okay, I'm live now. Just had to make sure. Okay. I'm gonna continue where I left off for Lost Judgment. So right now I'm on chapter 9. Almost getting, like, I'm almost like a little bit close to like finishing the game. Since I think the game only has 13 chapters left. Who knows? But I think it does. I'm really enjoying the game so far. It's good. And like I said, once I'm done with the main story of the game, I will be streaming the DLC called Kaito Files. Because in that DLC I get to play as Yagumi's friend Kaito. So that'll be pretty interesting. I'm thinking like after I'm done with the DLC, when I'm done with the entire game, I'm gonna be streaming Dead Rising Remaster next. So yeah, I can't wait to play that game as well. It should be fun. Alright. Okay, should be all set. Oh, hello there. Yeah, thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. Okay. So right now my objective is to... Oh yeah, I'm already here at their place where I had to meet up with Sugiura because we both have to go talk to Yui Mamiya since we figured out, because we saw some evidence in like the video right there in the USB drive that Kuwana had. Oh man, Puzz here. He's cute. Yeah, because we were looking at some evidence. Turned out she was like one of the bullies in the video with Mitsuru. So yeah, I don't know why I thought that that was Sawa in the video, but then I just remembered like Suzuki was actually Yui's like maiden name. It wasn't Sawa. I don't know why I thought it was her. But yeah, that was Yui in the video, and other people too. I'll talk to you first, and then I'll talk to Sugiura.
Ah, Yagamishi. I'm relieved Kaito-san made it through.
Yeah,
but I can't help feeling responsible. If I hadn't asked you to come to a Gene show, this could have been entirely avoided.
No reason to beat yourself up.
Not
Soma's
really
the one at fault here. Kaito-san sees it that way too.
For real. It's not
Yagamishi.
Suzuma's fault. I mean, true. Kaito would have been fine if we didn't come, but it's not really his fault. I mean, they needed help, so I didn't mind, you know? I mean, if he didn't call Yagami here for help, then I wouldn't have been able to defend Koda from the bullies, actually. They would have kept bullying her, you know? So it's good that he actually called Yagami here. Alright, let's go, man.
So, we off to see Mamiya?
Yep.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm ready. I got nothing to do. I mean, I could do side cases, but no, I can go.
Let's go.
Alright, let's do this. If your theory is accurate, then Mamiya was involved in both Kawai and Mikoshiba's murders. And even if that's off, we can at least learn more about Kuwana-san as a teacher.
Alrighty. It's good to see Sugiura's got my back. He's gonna have to take over for Kaito since he's at the hospital. Oh boy. She's probably not gonna be happy to see me. I wonder if her husband's at home with her. Oh, shit.
Yes?
Oh,
Hi,
boy.
it's Yagami. I dropped by with Genda Law the other day.
Not again.
Yeah, see,
I have
she's
just
not
a few more
happy.
questions I'd like to ask you.
You told me the last visit would be the only one.
Damn it, I knew she wouldn't be
Seriously,
happy.
why do you keep showing up here uninvited?
Oh,
Please,
boy.
just leave me alone.
Yeah,
I suppose I
figured.
should mention, I'm here today as a detective, not a lawyer.
So what?
And my partner here is Sugiura. He's with an agency called Yokohama 99.
Never heard of him.
He's
Wow.
based in Ijincho. He's working a case. Maybe you saw it on the news? The murder of Seiryo High teacher Yokosawa, killed in her own apartment.
Oh, yeah, did you
and
hear about that?
Sawa-san were classmates in high school, is that correct?
Mm.
After leaving Kurokawa 13
You
years
definitely
ago,
know Sawa.
Sawa-san moved to Ijincho to teach. Are you still there?
What is it you want? I haven't
Ooh.
seen Yoko-chan since graduation.
Ooh.
Now go.
So
You're
you do
barking
know
up the wrong
her.
tree.
Maybe you'll remember
Jeez.
Kitakata-sensei then. I ran into him
yeah.
at Sawa-sensei's home right before the murder.
Mm,
He
that's
was your
true.
homeroom teacher at Kurokawa, but resigned after the Mitsuru Kusamoto incident.
I wonder if she's in
Just
cahoots
like
with
you,
the
he
horror.
appears to be connected to Sawa-san.
If she is, then
So
oof,
why
I'm
am I
gonna be
being singled
upset.
out? Can't you just ask someone else?
Believe
I
me,
can't.
it's a long list. But right now, we're here to find out how Sawa-san got mixed up in all this. You two weren't necessarily on bad terms, were you?
If I had to say, we weren't on the best terms either.
Ooh. So you guys didn't get
Well, how
along.
convenient. Because that's a
Uh-oh.
perspective I'd like to hear more about as well.
My husband will be home soon. Can you keep it quick?
Ooh. So her
I'll give it
husband
my
isn't
best
even
shot.
here, but he's going to show
Exactly.
up.
Thanks for hearing us out.
Hold on just a moment.
Okay. Wow. She's actually gonna let us in. Even though she doesn't want to talk to us.
What's going on? You don't think she bolted, do you?
Oh, God.
Wouldn't count on it.
I mean, she's got a
Should we
son.
ring again?
She could be escaping. I don't know. Would she really do that? Oh. Oh, okay. She
Sorry
wasn't
to keep you waiting.
escaping.
I just wanted to clean up a little.
Clean up a little, huh? It would have been funny if she did try to escape.
Is your son home today?
He's at English school right now.
Oh.
I have to pick him up soon.
Oh, he's not even at home.
Doesn't your husband help with any of that? You said he'd be home soon, right?
Excuse me, but you are in no place to make those kinds of
Dang.
comments.
Oh, baby.
Sorry. Didn't mean to pry.
Well,
Okay.
what is it you want to ask?
Ooh, okay. Okay, I really can't, like, accuse her of anything, so I gotta be chill about this. Let's see. I could ask her about the groping. Oh, wait, like, she maybe was in on it with Ahara. Oh, if I say that, she'll definitely get pissed. I could ask her about Mitsuru. Or maybe about Kitakata. I don't know. Because I just don't want to say this, because this will definitely piss her off. Maybe I could tell her about him, maybe?
Have you been in contact with Kitakata-sensei lately?
I haven't.
Mm,
He's someone I'd rather not have in my life.
so you do know him.
Are you surprised that he stayed in Ijincho after resigning from the school?
No, not really.
How about the fact that now he's using an alias?
I had no clue. But again, he has nothing to do with me.
Okay. Fuck. I mean, I don't want to say this because this will definitely piss her off, man. I'm gonna ask her about Mitsuru.
Do you remember Mitsuru Kusamoto?
Yes,
Ooh,
we were
yep.
classmates in
She
high
does
school.
remember him.
He jumped off the school's roof after his classmate Shinya Kawai bullied him. I hear he's
Luckily,
still
he
in a coma,
survived, though.
13 years later.
Weren't you going to ask me about Yoko-chan?
I was, but there seemed to be an awful lot of Kurokawa graduates surrounding this case. And strangely enough, they were all in your class. Kitakata-sensei being the prime example, as well as a guy named Akaike-san. Remember him?
Well, you're right. We were in the same class.
I got her.
And would you say you're all familiar with Mitsuru Kusamoto's situation?
Like you all
Yes,
bullied
but
him.
That's not a warm memory for any of us.
I understand. I'm sure it's not.
Okay. Oh God. Really? Actually, I have to ask her about the groping? Oh boy. That's gonna piss her off though. Oh man, I guess I don't have a choice. Oh boy. Well, here we go.
The groping was orchestrated, right?
Excuse you?
When
See?
Akihiro Ihara grabbed you on the train, you were in on that, weren't you?
Uh-oh.
The whole thing was a conspiracy, staged to
Damn,
play
he's
out
really
as a
just saying that.
You need to leave.
See,
right
I
now.
I knew she was gonna be pissed.
What gives?
I didn't want to
No
say
one
that.
would even think to consider a predator and his victim could be
I didn't want to
accomplices.
say that,
It's
but
unheard
the
of.
game made me.
But if it was to establish a murder alibi,
Jeez,
that's
he's just
another
straight up
story,
saying it.
considering how much lighter the sentence is.
Ooh.
That way, Ihara got away with killing Mikoshiba. paying only
Imagine
a
she
fraction
was
of the
in on
price.
it though.
But as luck would have it, proving it is going to require you to cooperate with us now.
Ooh.
If you don't get up this second, I am calling the police. I mean it.
She is so pissed.
It took me quite
See,
a long
I didn't
time
want
to
to
figure
say
out how
that,
you
bro.
and
Like, I
Ihara
knew
were
she'd
connected.
get pissed about that.
But once I learned Yokosawa attended Kurokawa, it all started falling into place.
Damn.
She was in your homeroom class.
She's
She
gonna...
looked after Toshiro Ihara.
Oh boy.
She was the link to everyone.
She's gonna kick me out of here.
But just before I could ask her about any of this, she was murdered by Kamurocho gang.
Yeah.
That same gang has been hunting your old teacher, Kitakata.
I don't know if you're in on this.
What is it you
Yui. I
want
hope
from
it's
me?
not.
Mamiya-san, do you have any idea where Kitakata-sensei could be? He may be Kuwana the handyman, but he hasn't answered his work line since Sawa-san's murder.
I don't know. He was my teacher a decade ago. I barely remember his face.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
willing
yeah.
to wager Kitakata-sensei still remembers yours. I'll prove it right now.
Oh God.
Oh, she's freaking out. Ooh, here we go. Alright, so there's no way Kuwana forgot Yui's face. So what proves that? Alright, let me see, because I don't want to show her pictures of Sawa, because that has nothing to do with her. Oh yeah, the yearbook, right? I mean, I could show the video, but like, I think it's either the yearbook or the video. I'll try the yearbook.
I'm sure you know what this is, Mamiya-san.
You know,
A
right?
Kurokawa yearbook? Why do you have one?
We borrowed it from the scene of Sawa-sensei's murder.
Mhm.
You borrowed it. I highly doubt that's legal. Besides,
Okay, whatever.
what does this have to do with Kitakata-sensei?
Oh wait.
Ah. Do you not see it?
No one sees it,
Oh,
Yagami-san.
sorry. So was the
Would you
video.
mind showing her the right thing?
Oh man, that's funny though. Maybe it's the video. I think.
See for yourself.
No.
This was recorded at Kurokawa Academy 13 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Feeling nostalgic yet?
You remember that, don't you? You bullied me too.
It was well hidden.
Oh, I think
Your
this is the right.
Kitakata-sensei had it on a
Yeah,
USB
see, this is
drive.
the right one.
He really
I
didn't
was
want
stuck
this
between
thing
the
being
video or
seen.
the yearbook.
The most interesting part is the date. It's the very same day Mitsuru Kusamoto jumped off the school roof.
Yeah.
And hanging out in the back, we see you, laughing and cheering right along with the other bullies.
You were there.
Guess it's safe to say it's a good thing your family wasn't home.
True.
Wouldn't exactly want them seeing this, would we?
We're gonna blackmail her
Has
now.
this video come up? Has Kitakata-sensei ever mentioned to you that he had it?
I guess he didn't. Ooh, she tried to reach for it.
Please,
Damn, Yui.
please delete it.
I don't
Considering
know.
the angle,
We're not
I get the
telling
feeling
us
that this
anything.
was recorded in secret. And based on your reaction, did you even know it existed?
She probably didn't. This is not looking good.
You know what happened to Mitsuru-kun. He's been in a coma ever since what you did to him that day.
Yeah,
but still,
okay.
only one of you took the fall. Shinya Kawai took all the blame.
He did.
Well, sort of, being that he got fired, Kitakata-sensei took heat too. Still, you all just moved right along with your lives.
Yep.
You've even got happy little families.
Like you didn't care what happened to him. It's messed up.
What?
Are
you expecting someone?
I think she is, isn't she? Is it her husband? Wait.
Well, I knew it would happen someday.
Who did she call? The
What do you mean?
No, she couldn't have. Oh shit. Someone's coming. No, it couldn't be the cops. Oh! It's the guys in the mask! Oh my god, I was right, wasn't I? She's in cahoots with them.
Looks like she wanted some company.
Wow, Yui, are you serious? Damn. She called for backup, huh? Damn, I had a feeling. Oh, if she is in cahoots, then yeah. I think she is, I don't know. Oh, I wanted to do the thing. Oh well. That was awesome. I got nothing on me. And that's it. Oh, Yui. I don't know why you would do that.
Well, this turned into a shit show.
I need to take her phone, man. She might call for more backup. Ooh, we could take their man.
And would you look at that? Our old friend
No
Akiki-san showed up to
way.
play a part.
Wow, so he was in on it. Damn.
So you are all working together.
Wow. I should have known. He was watching
What should we
us
do
from
with
the
them?
very beginning.
They're the jerks who hurt Tsukumo-kun, right?
Oh yeah, they
Break
were.
every finger on their hand, it still won't make you even. Come on, they may have more on the way.
What about Yui, though?
I have an old haunt in mind we move this to. And Mamiya-san's coming with.
Ooh, we're gonna take her?
Let's not cause a scene, okay? I'd hate for a finger to slip and post this video.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be good. Wow, we're gonna kidnap her? Wow, that little stunt she pulled, that wasn't very nice. Oh, we're going to Higashi's place. Hey.
Hey, you think this is your personal jail, Yagami? What makes you think you can keep bringing captives here?
Oh,
it's the
he's
safest
not
spot we
happy.
know. Doesn't it feel good to be such a reliable friend?
Yeah, Higashi, be cool. We won't be around long.
Be cool. You think time's the issue? This is about respect, man.
What's your call? We kicking him out?
Aw,
Oh, quick bit of news, Higashi-san. Kaito-san got shanked in Yokohama.
oh yeah, he
What?
got stabbed. You
What
didn't
the
know.
fuck? Kaito Aniki?
It's true.
By who?
You'll know
That's
once we're
like-
done explaining. Let me introduce you to Mamiya-san first.
Oh yeah, the one who
She
called
called up
those
her
guys
friends
on
to come
us.
after us just a little bit ago.
Yeah. And I'd do it again.
Ooh, okay.
I don't give a shit about
She's a bit
that.
feisty.
What happened to Aniki? You better have paid him back already, Yagami.
Well, chill out. Man, really.
Fuck those RK assholes. And how could Aniki have let him get to him like that?
Now that Higashi-san's up to speed, should we get to it? I imagine Mamiya-san doesn't want to drag this out.
What do you intend to do with me?
First,
Get
you'll tell us
answers.
everything you know. We'll decide how to deal with you afterward.
For real. That stunt you pulled was not okay. Till your husband finds out what you did. Unless he's... I hope her husband's not in on it too. Because if he is, ooh, that wouldn't be
Then
good.
let's get this over with. What do you want to know?
Ah. Okay, I like that. Alright, let's talk.
Let's start with the video. Any thoughts you'd care to share? I found it on a flash drive in Kitakata-sensei's room. Or should I say, Kuwana's. I take it that means he's the one who recorded it.
Yes.
That means Kuwana already knew back then the rest of you were bullies too?
Yes.
Wow,
If that's the
she's
case,
cooperating, huh?
then why was Shinya Kawai the only student thrown under the bus for it? Kuwana-san
that's
didn't
true.
show that tape to anyone else?
We had no idea we were even being taped. We didn't find out about the video, or the reason he sat on it so long until way after graduating.
Okay.
Why exactly did he sit on it for so long?
Kitakata-sensei said he kept it so he could teach us for the rest of our lives.
What?
If that video came out at the
Okay.
time of the incident, I'm sure life would have been hard for us then. After all, Kawai was exposed online, and that would mean millions of yen in compensation for damages.
Yeah, but you guys could have wound up in the same boat.
No. At most, we would have come across as dumb kids he roped into helping him. We might have caught some flack, but people would chalk it up to kids and their cliques and move on. But that's only how it would have gone if it had come out while we were still teenagers.
You're saying circumstances are different now?
I have a child now. A husband, an upscale apartment. If the
Yeah.
world sees that tape now,
Even your husband, right?
I'll lose it all. And what do you think would happen to my son?
Oh
The son of a
yeah,
woman who drove a kid to attempt suicide. His life would be ruined.
it would. If your husband found
That
the truth.
recording is more than kids being cruel. Mitsuru jumped from the school roof that very night and is still in a coma today.
Yep.
Forget
It's
it.
terrible.
You have that much more to lose now than when you were a kid.
Same for all my classmates. Kurokawa Academy is a prestigious school, after all. Most graduates go off to great universities and land high-paying jobs. One started his own company. Others have families.
And they're all in your position too, huh? If that video gets out, they lose everything.
Exactly. Do you get it now? He waited for all of us to get what we wanted in life, just so he could threaten to take it all away. And when that time came, he started contacting us. Every student you see in that video.
When was the first time Kuwana approached you?
5 years ago.
She's cooperating
on a
with us.
walk with
This
my
is
son.
good. Getting some
He
info out of
came
her.
strolling up out of the blue.
Oh.
At first, I barely recognized him. His eyes were so hollow. Then, without so much as a word, he took out his phone and played that video. He's a psychopath.
Well, all you kids tormenting Mitsuru looked pretty psychopathic to me.
It did.
And you're so perfect. An angel who never once acted out of line.
Damn.
Never lashed out at someone weaker than you, or sided with the
Ooh,
group
chill,
to shut
you.
someone out. Everyone does it. We were just
Chill, you.
lucky enough to have some creep teams picking on some kid who couldn't take it. Why did this have to happen to me?
I don't know.
I'd say it's because bad things happen to bad people. You'll sling your barbs from a safe distance, but once you're on the other side of it, you curl up and play victim.
True. It's possible. You
You
know.
said it was 5 years ago that Kuwana showed you the video? Reminds me of something Shirosaki-sensei was looking into.
What?
There was this guy. I think his name was Shinya
Oh
Kawai.
yeah. Why?
Something about him getting snatched off the streets about 5 years back.
Wow. She's upset.
Then
Man,
it
this
was
is
you
tough.
guys. You're the ones who abducted him in Kamurocho. Murdered him.
Ooh.
No, it wasn't us. We could never do something like that.
Wasn't us, huh? So you're not denying he was murdered after all? Who was it then?
I don't know,
All Sensei
Yui.
told us was to find Kawai somewhere in Kamurocho, then bring him back with us, no matter what it took.
Yeah,
Did Kuwana tell you what he wanted with him?
He needs to be there when you all beg for forgiveness. Is all
whoa.
he said.
Seriously?
And if we refused, he'd leak the video. So we all went to see Kawai, but he wanted nothing to do with Sensei. Considering he'd cost him everything, that came as no surprise.
But doing nothing would cost the rest of you everything too.
Yes. So we had to force him into our van. After he put up a fight.
Yeah, that lines up with what the local eyewitnesses said.
Oh, yeah.
So then what happened? Nobody's heard from the guy since.
We were directed to bring him to a wharf in Yokohama. And that's where we begged for forgiveness. After that, he said we were free to go. All except Kawai.
Oh.
So you left him there alone with Kuwana?
So
We had
what,
to.
Kuwana killed him, I think?
The day after, I got a message on my phone from Sensei.
What did it say?
Nothing. There was only a video. It was of all of us, pushing Kawhi into the van.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out he recorded what we did in the city.
Damn.
You can see all our faces so clearly. How we covered Kawhi's mouth as he screamed for help.
Ooh,
Even if
he
you know
was
all the
recording.
backstory, the video is a clear-cut abduction.
Damn, you were in on it.
As I was watching it the first time, another message came in. This time,
Wow.
a picture.
That's messed up.
When I saw it, I just went cold. That's when I knew I would never be able to escape him. It was a picture of Kawhi. Dead.
Ooh.
Anyone who saw those messages would think we killed him after shoving him into the van.
That's how he got his real leverage on his former students.
Since then, we've been at his beck and call.
Damn.
No matter what he tells us to do, we wouldn't dare refuse him.
Oh, yeah,
He's
and if
giving
they
you
did,
orders.
you'd
That
get in
man-
trouble.
He forces us to help him. He makes
Wow.
us accomplices to murder.
Murder?
Jeez. Wow, why would he do that? Okay, well, at least she's giving us some really good
the
info,
hell?
you know?
Murder who exactly?
Any bullies involved in suicides. That's
Wow.
who Sensei's got it in for. Anyone he could find across the country. He doesn't even care how old the case is. If a student commits suicide, and bullying is suspected as the cause, he'll turn up. As far as I know, counting Kawhi,
Wow.
I think he's killed at least 7 people.
7?
Seriously?
How's he doing this?
So his idea of justice is killing bullies? Across the entire country?
Just
He
bullies?
said that's the only
bro?
way we can atone. Anyone who drives someone to suicide must always face justice.
Dang.
Until society comes to terms with this, he says we'll keep getting our hands dirty.
That's kind of
way.
messed up.
We might be able to save the next few Mitsurus before it's too late for them.
Not sure I should say this out loud, but I'm kind of rooting for this guy now.
Yeah, let's not.
So was the murder of Hiro Mikoshiba
Yeah, I mean, I
part of that
want
agenda?
to, but
We know
killing a lot
Mikoshiba
of
drove
bullies,
Ahara-san to
though,
suicide 4 years
feels
prior.
like a little bit overkill
That has to be
there.
why Kuwana let Ahara murder him, and how you found your role in establishing his alibi.
Oh, yeah.
Not just me. Grabbing Mikoshiba required a good number of people. All the people who pinned Ehara down. And even the ones who filmed it, they were working for Sensei.
So that's how it went down.
We had an
Starting to
unspoken
make
agreement that we
sense.
wouldn't directly take part in any killing. He just makes us his accomplices somehow. Like luring a target or digging a hole for a body. But the one thing we can't ever do is turn him down. If we do, he'll send his video of us abducting Kawhi to the police.
Ooh, yeah,
And then
you
Kawhi's
go to
body will
jail.
turn up with our fingerprints all over his corpse. And we know that because he's hidden Kawhi's corpse in a freezer somewhere.
Wow, really?
He's
Damn.
preserving one of his murder victims?
Yeah, that's messed up.
So
Why
as long
keep
as
his
he has
body?
that, you're wrapped around his finger.
That's crazy, bro. That he'd keep his body in the freezer. I don't think she'd lie about that. Damn.
Sounds to me like Kawana's had one thing on his mind for 13 years. Sitting on that video and becoming an Ijincho handyman was all in service of his real motive.
Yeah, he's
Killing
not
off
a real
bullies.
handyman.
He's dragged all his former students into this hell
Something
until
was
the
up
day it
about it.
destroys every single one of you.
Is today that day?
We'll see.
Think so?
I'm still curious about a few things, though, if you don't mind.
What?
There are these scumbags chasing down Kuwana called RK.
Oh yeah.
What part did they play?
Them.
Strangely enough, they never came up once during your confession. So tell me, why'd they come for Yokosawa?
Oh yeah.
That
Why
I don't
did
know for
they?
certain. But Sensei did reach out to Yoko-chan about 6 months ago over the phone. He was asking her about the suicide at Seiryo High.
Oh.
The suicide at Seiryo High.
Toshiro.
You must be talking about Toshiro Ehara.
The lawsuit played out like no bullying took place, right?
Okay.
That the school wasn't responsible. But Yoko-chan was a teacher there, and Sensei was able to get the truth out of her.
I see.
How'd he do that? What did he say?
Ooh.
From Yoko-chan's perspective, she and Sensei were both just teachers dealing with students attempting suicide. I think that's why she let her guard down and told them everything. After learning the truth, Sensei believed Mikoshiba needed to be held accountable.
So if Sawa-sensei hadn't talked to him, Ehara wouldn't have gotten involved? And none of this would be happening in Ijincho?
Ooh.
Possibly.
No, this isn't right. Sawa-sensei didn't know Kuwana's identity or his objectives.
I mean, true.
She thought she was just talking through her problems with a sympathetic ex-teacher. At the very least, she sure as hell didn't deserve to die for
For
that.
real.
It's not
She
like
was a
we're
good
the ones who
person.
did it.
Is it now? Oh.
Who is it?
Phone
Block number.
call? Oh no.
Hello?
Yo, know who this is, Yagami?
It's
Yeah.
him.
I heard you're looking for me.
Oh great.
Where are you?
I'm willing to meet you now if you come alone. But you have to let Mamiya go in
Ooh,
exchange.
so he knows that we got Mamiya.
What?
Alright. She's free as soon as I see you.
Works for me. Then come on down to your office. I thought I'd let myself in.
Oh wow.
What?
He's in his office.
Gotta say, this chair's pretty comfy.
Oh my
Pretty
god.
sure I
Colin.
locked up behind me when I left.
Listen, I'll only meet you alone. No one else.
Ugh, great.
And don't make me wait long, or I could change my mind.
Fine. Guess I gotta let her go
He
then.
told me to meet him alone. You can let Mamiya-san go once I confirm he's there.
You gonna be alright by yourself?
Well, he already knows Mamiya-san's with us. I'm guessing he was watching us from somewhere.
Damn.
And I can't afford to do anything that would piss him off enough to make him disappear.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, we'll take care of this end of it. Shouldn't you move your ass?
I will. Wow. So he's gonna finally meet me for once. Okay. Alright, I'll go. You guys take care. Thanks for giving us some info,
Let's go
Mommy.
already. You're done with me now, aren't you?
I know. Just checking on you.
I'll keep an eye on Mamiya-san until you ring. You cool with that?
Just go already.
Oh, I didn't want to talk to you.
No. We'll take care of this end of it. Shouldn't you move your ass?
I will. Just want to see what you guys had to say. So I gotta go to... Oh yeah, I'm in Kamurocho right now, aren't I? I thought I was still in Ijincho, to be honest. Oh yeah, so he's at my place. I wonder how he found out where my place was. Oh, yeah, that's the right place to go. Yeah, right here. Why are there so many guys over here? Oh, I wanna fight these guys, really. This was the right place, though, right? I am really not in the mood. fight them. I can't get anything to eat. Over here? No. I'm gonna have to fight those a-holes. Cause I don't think I can go to my office yet. Yeah, alright, fine. I don't know if they know where I am. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they didn't know where I was. That's funny. Oh, I do want to get something to eat though, just in case. There's a restaurant right here. Oh, let me get something to eat. Yeah, this is a restaurant. I can. Oh yeah, I talked to you.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, parfait. I'll take that.
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Say thank you. Yeah, over here. Okay, now I can go meet him in my office. I guess we'll have a talk, just the two of us. Oh, great. He really let himself in. Oh, he probably went through the window, that's how. That's how
are you
got
gonna
in.
hold up your end and release Yui Mamiya?
Yeah, whatever, I'll let her go, you a-hole.
Come on. You and I can either try to make this work, or neither of us is gonna get what we want. So, you gonna make the call or what?
I mean, I have no choice.
Hello? Yagami-san?
I'm with Kuwana. You can let Mamiya-san go.
Got it. Will do.
They're happy
Sorry
now.
about all this, Yagami. Why don't you sit down? Maybe it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart.
Oh, you want me to forgive you or something?
How's Kaito holding up?
Kaito-san's recovering in the hospital.
Suddenly you're concerned for him.
Sawa-sensei is another story, though.
Yeah. She
I
died.
can hardly believe it. She was the last person I wanted to get mixed up in all this shit.
Oh, so you feel
If that's
bad.
the case, why were you already waiting in her apartment?
Hmm.
RK's top men were lying in wait over there to get their hands on you.
Hmm. So you
So
basically
why
got
was
her
she
killed,
the one
huh?
lying on the ground? Answer me, Kuwana.
Hmm.
Was it because of you?
Probably.
Would you feel better if it was?
How dare you?
Come on.
You're thinking that if you hadn't
stuck.
stuck your nose in her affairs, she might be at home grading her papers right now.
Wow, don't pin
You
this
tell
on
me.
Yagi.
Is that what's eating away at you right now?
Wow, bro. This was in Yagi's
Because if it
fault.
is, you're mistaken. That guilt is mine alone to bear. It's my burden to carry.
No. Whatever.
When I saw on the news that she
I
had
want to
been
feel
murdered in
bad
cold
too.
blood, it felt like the whole world had stopped spinning to me. I would take it all back right now if I could. But unfortunately, to fix this, I'd need to turn the clock back further than you'd think.
You mean back to when you were a school teacher?
Yeah, basically. Back to when I still had a little faith in humanity. Seeing someone's life get cut short, you never really bounce back from it, do you? But I don't have to tell you that.
Oh, well, okay.
I did my homework on you, Yagami. It seems you were a fairly accomplished lawyer.
Huh.
You even scored a murder
Oh, you're
acquittal.
snooping through my stuff, huh?
But we both know how that ended. The death of an innocent young woman.
Oh yeah, Emmy. I almost forgot her name to be honest, but it just clicked to me for it. Just crossed my mind.
You and I are the same. We
Are
both
we?
have scars.
You killed.
And they're the type of
You
scars
sent
that never
people to
fully
kill
heal.
like bullies. We're not the same, bro.
Maybe you're right.
But
Yeah,
for
he's actually
Sawa-kun,
good.
it was 13 years ago. very day before Mitsuru Kusumoto jumped. She stopped me in the hall so she could tell me about how serious the bullying really was.
Oh.
Up until that day, I just assumed it was boys being boys, teasing. I figured it was harmless, that they'd get bored with it, and then they'd move on. I mean, come on. Kawai had to have been twice the size of Mitsuru. It's not like I'd seen any fighting. So I warned him not to overdo it. And eventually he would take the hint.
Well, according to what I was told, you smirked, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's what I did.
Oh, you're admitting it too.
I was too late. Sawa-kun had to point it out. Sensei, how could you be so blind? She asked. Her
this is
eyes
her
were
when
this
she was
piercing
young.
mix of pity and scorn. According to what she told me, nearly half the class was bullying Mitsuru.
Yeah.
She said she'd seen him at the station. She made it sound like he had half a mind to jump onto the tracks right then and there.
Oof. Okay. That's tough.
I'm not so presumptuous anymore. But back then, I used to think my students were my biggest fans. I thought I'd won their hearts and minds. But the look on Sawa-kun's face that day made me see the truth. I couldn't just go on smiling like nothing happened. So I decided to do my homework. The next day, I put a hidden camera in the classroom after school.
Okay.
So you
wanted to
admit
see
that
the
you're the one
bully
who recorded
himself,
that video?
Yeah. You saw it, right?
Well, I mean, I did.
Talk about the ugly side of kids. Hard to watch, wasn't it? Unfortunately, by the time I picked up the camera and saw what it recorded, Mitsuru had made his jump. I missed him by a few crucial moments. What happened in that classroom was the final straw.
Jeez. But like, he somehow survived
Later on,
that
all the
fall,
bullies were asked what happened. Each and every one of them lied.
At least he
Kawai
caught
started
them.
it. It wasn't our idea, they said.
Of course they'd lie. Oof.
To anyone outside of it, all they'd seen was Kawai forcing Mitsuru to do his bidding. So the people held culpable were Kawai and myself. The callous homeroom teacher who deliberately turned a blind eye.
Yeah, that's messed up. Good thing he recorded, you
That
know?
was the day I began living my life with real purpose.
You want to get back at Kawhi, I guess.
So you couldn't forgive your students who got away with bullying?
I mean, I
You went
wouldn't.
so far. You put aside your own life to make sure they atone somehow.
I mean,
That's right. Mitsuru Kusumoto's still a vegetable. He's as good as dead. But I don't care. We have no right to forget about him.
yeah, I mean, I kind
You
of
say
agree.
that, even though Sawa-sensei ended up paying for it.
That's true.
I'll ask
She
you again.
died because of you.
Why were you at her apartment the other day? Don't dodge the question this time.
Yeah, come on, man.
I wouldn't say I dodged it, but I suppose I should explain from the beginning.
Yeah, you should. Talk, man.
4 years ago, there was a suicide at Sawa-kun's school.
Oh, yeah, Toshiro.
It was her own student this time.
Yeah, I already know about that. Mikoshi.
You know
Bullied
this,
her.
right? A student at Seiryo High School. Toshiro Ehara.
I already know
Yeah.
this story.
When she was in court, Sawa-kun had no choice but to say there wasn't any bullying. Soon as she told me that, I knew Hiro Mikoshiba would be my next target.
You were gonna target him, huh?
Of course, she had no idea about any of that. When Sawa-kun learned Mikoshiba had been murdered, though, she reached out to me herself.
What did she want?
She had a sneaking suspicion that I was involved in his death.
Oh, really?
She called me a few times, prodding carefully for answers.
No way.
Quite the perceptive lady, really.
Did
And
you actually kill him?
What kind of answers did you give her?
I
That
denied any
video
knowledge
showed
of
a
it,
horror killing
but at
him,
one
but
point,
I
she
don't
mentioned
think it
something kind
was,
of odd. that there was a detective at the school already investigating the incident.
That's me.
She meant you, of course.
Yeah, I know.
A detective already knee-deep into the case, despite the police barely even knowing about Mikoshiba.
Yeah, she did.
The police are a pain in the ass. But when an out-of-town detective comes sniffing
Cops
around,
can't really do much.
that's bad. I knew I had to act fast to get you off the trail. Although, Sawa-kun was a problem too. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone.
And then what?
First, I found out where the two of you would be meeting up. At that little cafe.
Damn.
Then, I hired the Liumang to step in.
So you did hire those
But you
guys.
put up one hell of a fight. They had strength in numbers, but you would have taken out the whole group
You
if I hadn't
serious,
stepped
bro?
in.
I
Nonetheless,
think
my
I
other
said
message
so
went through.
too. That maybe he
At the same
hired them,
time,
but then
Sawa-kun was handed a photo of Mikoshiba's final moments.
Wow.
I left that task to someone you know, Yue Mamiya. They
It
hadn't
was
seen each other in 13
Yui.
years. Sawa-kun had no
That's
idea.
who that lady was who gave her the photo.
Lady in the sunglasses.
Wow.
Yui Mamiya was involved
So
in
it
that
was
too.
her.
Everything I did that night was intended as a warning to Sawa-kun.
Damn.
Although, I guess I didn't have to be so extreme about it.
Yeah, not really.
Sawa-sensei was too smart. She must have started suspecting that you'd had something to do with
Oh
Mikoshiba's
yeah.
murder.
Huh.
After all,
Maybe
who
you
else
did
could
kill
have known we'd
Luna.
be meeting at that cafe? She'd have traced it right back to you.
Wow, I should have known it was you, bro.
Even if Sawa-kun had started to suspect me,
I was starting
I
to
knew
trust
she
you
wouldn't
there.
sell me out to the cops. We're too alike. The both of us lost students to suicide on our watch.
True.
That
I
said,
agree on
I
that.
couldn't bear the thought of dragging her down into the mess I started. So I scared her off, and I thought she would stay away. The day she was killed, she called to ask if we could speak in person. I could tell something was wrong. She was on the verge of tears the whole call. Then she broke down.
Damn.
I asked her why, of course, but she wouldn't give me a straight answer no matter how I tried to phrase the question.
So then what? Did you just waltz on over there? It doesn't seem like you.
Watch it. You don't know me well enough to say that.
Maybe.
I mean,
But I
yeah,
assume
point.
you had some sort of plan going in. Were you gonna confess to her?
Here's the thing. If she'd figured out that I was behind Mikoshiba, and it didn't sit well with her, I would have told her every last detail. Sawa-kun
would.
knew. I think she would have understood me. Or at least that's what I had believed. In hindsight, I
Maybe.
think she was
I don't know.
forced to make that call. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure she'd have rather washed her hands of me. Hard as it is to hear, I think she called me under duress. RK probably had her hostage.
Oh yeah.
That would explain the vague responses. That's probably why her voice was trembling.
Damn.
It's tragic.
You mean it was RK? Why do they want you so badly anyway?
For real.
I don't know.
What?
Wow, you don't even know
If
why?
I knew their angle, I'd be doing more than just scurrying around.
Are
Okay.
you serious?
Believe me, I'm just as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit it. Honest. I'm not thrilled that a small army wants my head on a platter. Have you noticed how RK seems to show up at the worst possible times?
I mean, I kind of
Someone
know.
must be pulling their strings.
Then we're on the same page. At least we agree on something.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Just a sec.
Oh, it's your phone? I thought it was mine.
Yeah. I'm still over here with Yagami-san.
Wait.
You're not being tailed by any of his guys, are you? Okay. Then I'll meet you right now.
Oh. He's meeting somebody?
That was Mamiya-kun.
Oh.
She said she's free. You guys have been true to your word. Tell Sugiura-kun that I said
Yeah,
thank
I mean, if
Well,
I
you wanna
wasn't,
go?
then yeah.
We still have some business to settle here.
you. Now remember, I'm the handyman here. Let
Yeah,
me do
sure.
the dirty work. I don't know what else to tell you,
I mean,
but you need to get out. Well, you still can.
you gonna get out through the window?
If you disappear into the night, I don't want to go busting my ass just to find you again. Before you leave,
I mean,
I
I
need
don't-
some
I don't.
contact info. A phone number would be nice.
Oh, no need for that. As far as I'm concerned,
Damn.
this is goodbye.
You gonna leave just like that?
I wouldn't count on
that.
Oh. Yaga me. He's gonna chase after him. Oh, I'm actually chasing him. Oh wow. I didn't think I'd chase him. There's something you're not telling me, man. Oh wow. I can't believe I'm actually chasing Yaga. I'm chasing Kuwana. Huh. Oh shit. I thought he was gonna throw something at me. I didn't even see the bicycles. Oh, god damn, I almost didn't press it. I don't. Oh, I thought I had to... Okay. So once he's low on health, then yeah. I can get him. Nah, come on, Kuwana. Let's talk, bro. Oh, I thought I had pressed triangle. Let me jump over him. Wait, where did he go? Oh. Almost lost him. God, so anytime I run, though, I lose health. I thought I had to jump over them. God damn. There you go. I had to hit him with the bucket. Yeah, that way he can lose, like, health. Oh my god. He will not stop. Oh.